First Coast Comedy's The Brain Event. I need you to put those hands together. Let's start clapping. Let's start screaming. Let's make some noise. And let's welcome your hosts, Maddie and Brenda.
I'm not going to pretend like I know the choreography. Hey, thank you all for hanging out with us on this fantastic Saturday night, and the crowd went wild. She said, and the crowd made a bunch of spooky ghost noises. Ooh, pretty good. Pretty darn spooky. All right, hey, real quick, by show of hands, who here has never seen a show at First Coast Comedy before? Never, ever. Every single person, almost, except for one. 3. Okay, excellent. And again, real quick, by show of hands, who here is seeing a show at First Coast Comedy, but for your very first time tonight? It's the exact same question. It's good. Some of you found the bar. I like it. Good stuff. Good stuff. I got you. Trick or treat. You got tricked. All right. Well, let me tell you a little bit about what we do here at First Coast Comedy. Now, most people, they think comedy, they think stand-up comedy. One person up here telling a bunch of jokes as though they're thinking of them in the moment, but really they spend days, weeks, months, years, eons planning, preparing those jokes. We're actually making everything up for you on the spot tonight. This is improvised comedy, improv comedy, all right? In order to do that, we have to get a bunch of suggestions from you, the audience. Say that with me, please. You, the
audience.
One more time, but like there's 1,200 of you and not 12. You, the
audience.
Ooh, pretty good. Good. Excellent. So I'm going to do a little practice of that. I might come to anybody over here, and I might just say, give me your favorite color on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Blue.
Unanimously, it was blue, right? So we would take the suggestion of blue. We would use blue to inspire our scenes, our games. That is what we would inspire. We would use for all our games. I might come to anybody over here, anybody at all. If you feel like I'm circling you, I am. And I might say, give me your favorite underwater sea creature on 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Octopus.
Oh, you threw your voice to the other section, but it was also almost unanimous. I got octopus. Good. And then I might come to anybody right here, anybody at all, and I might say, just give me your mother's maiden name and your social security number on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Great. Every time I ask for that, I get the same last name, and it's always just 2 letters, N and O. Wow, crazy. That is how suggestions are gotten. Now take a moment to look around. Notice we've got both adults and children here. The main event is a show for everyone. A show for who? A show for?
Everyone.
Yes, and the brain event is also a show for everyone. So keep that in mind when you're shouting suggestions out. I am asking you to shout things out, all right? Keep those suggestions out of the bathing suit area because we, the adults, have a very important responsibility to not let the children know what we actually think is funny, okay? Good. For example, young man, can you tell me your name? Lincoln, how old are you?
9.
Clap for 9-year-old Lincoln. I personally do not want to be responsible, or any of you to be responsible, for Lincoln learning any new words tonight, okay? All right, good. So keep him out of the bathing suit area. We're going to do a clean show. Clap for a clean show. It's going to be a blast. You're going to love it. Wonderful. Now, at various points throughout the night, I may be asking for the help of one or more fun-loving audience volunteers. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Everybody say, definitely me. Yeah, definitely you. I'm already up here. I can't volunteer. Knowing nothing else, knowing absolutely nothing else without any other preamble, who thinks they may be interested in volunteering to help us out in a scene or a game later? You're not committing to anything? Okay, I see one. I'm seeing a little bit of this. I'll tell you 2 things about this. 1, this is not volunteering. This is just low-grade bullying. All right? Light bullying. And when you do this, you become the volunteer yourself. Ooh, the spookiest thing of all. So I understand, I know why you didn't raise your own hands, all right? You've seen too many heckle comedians on YouTube bringing people up, making them look bad, and that's not what we do. It's not what we're about. It's also, for the simple fact, 1, just morally, ethically, that's not what we like, but 2, there's like 15 of us that do shows here every single Friday and Saturday night. We're not like stand-up comedians where we leave and never come back or don't come back for several years. If we brought you up here and we were terrible to you, we would be very easy to find. You would just come back here any given Friday or Saturday night and your chances would be pretty good that you'd find us. We don't want to make you look bad, all right? On the contrary, we're going to make you look and feel and be awesome. You will be the envy of every single person in this room, nay, the world, okay? I'm telling you, this show is live streamed to the internet, so everybody who would ever see it would be like, I wish I could be that cool. You might even go viral if you're really good. I don't know what to tell you. But knowing that you will look and feel and be awesome, and knowing that you will win a prize, everybody say, ooh. Yeah. It could be one of a few things. It could be a brand new, fresh out of the package iPad.
Okay.
Okay. It can also be a free pass to come back to First Goes Comedy. Yay! That's what everybody wants. So knowing all these things, you will look, feel, be awesome. You will win a prize. We will not make fun of you. We will make you look, feel, be awesome. Have I changed any minds and hearts on volunteering? Okay, one more person and actually no other hands. Why not? Good. Hey, clap for the brave people. Clap for the brave people. That's good. That's good. Excellent, excellent. We can't do it without you, so once you see what kind of stuff we're going to do, you're going to have a great time. I promise you're going to want to volunteer and be the star of the show. That's pretty much all I have for you. The last thing that we need to do, I'm very warmed up because I've been shouting at you for several minutes. The players in the back are warmed up because I made them run laps in the alley to build character. And boy, oh boy, did they build it. There is just one more group of people that needs to be warmed up. Who could it be? It must be you, the...
Audience.
You, the...
Audience.
Pretty good. So we're actually going to do a special Halloween warm-up. Young man, do you want to come up on stage and be our first volunteer? You don't have to. But if you want to, it'd be awesome. No? Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Do you want to do it? Anybody want to do it? That's fine. You don't have to. No big deal. We'll do a different warm-up instead. I was going to ask for the superhero walk because what I need is the help of a very brave superhero. But maybe a very brave superhero wants to be brave later, maybe not. No pressure. So instead, we're going to do something called the clapometer. Of course, now if we were in England, we'd call it the clapometer, all right? But we're not in England, so we're calling it the clapometer. So over here, it's a level 1. It is a very polite golf clap, all right? You don't really want to be where you are, but you're clapping because you have to do it. And we're going to get all the way to a level 10. When we get to a level 10, we're going to blow the roof off this joint. It is going to be loud applause, yelling, screaming, the best day of your life. You're seeing your favorite band, eating your favorite food with your favorite people. Nothing could possibly be better. Just for fun, at a level 6. Can you tell me your name?
Tashi.
Tashi? Tashi's going to be the only one at level 6 applauding, yelling, hooting, hollering. Everybody else just dead silence, all right? So he's just going to go crazy. He's going to lose it, whatever that means to him. And then we're going to resume all the applause and cheers at a level 7. So level 6, silence. All right, here we go. Nice, polite, level 1. A level 2. Okay. A level 3. Pretty good. Hooting and hollering becomes acceptable at a level 4. Level 5. Level 6. Level 7! Level 8!
Alright, let's keep those applause going and bring our players to the stage! That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Johnny Kalinowski, Dylan Weaver, Alex Brendan, Stephanie Nicholson, Dave Logan, and let's bring back your host, Madeline Brendan.
Oh, that's right. Thank you so much. You thought I was going to come from there, but I went from there. Trick or treat. Got tricked again. Hey, clap for the players one more time. Excellent, excellent. All right, we are going to start with our very first game. This is a challenging game indeed. It is called What Are You Doing? Here's how this game works. One player will be on this side. They will be performing some kind of activity. The player on this side will shout, "What are you doing?" This player has the task to tell them something other than what they are doing. So if they're doing this, they may say, "I'm brushing my teeth." This player will immediately begin brushing their teeth. That player will say, "What are you doing?" This player has to say anything other than what they are doing. It will go back and forth until inevitably somebody fails. Now when somebody fails, they will be out of there. Everybody say and do that with me. They will be out of there. This is an elimination game. That's right. There's a number of ways that people can be eliminated. If they stutter, if they stammer, if they hesitate in any way, shape, or form, they will be out of there. If they repeat something that's already been said, right, like brushing my teeth, brushing a cat, I'm sorry, we already heard about it, you will be out of there. If they spit on anybody in the front or second row, they will be wet. You're in the splash zone. I don't know what to tell you. Thanks for sitting up close. Let me get my first 2 players up here in the game of What Are You Doing? Clap for 'em, everybody. Good. We have Donald Duck and Dave Bogan wearing a hat.
Thank you, Walgreens.
Who are you, Dave? Are you the Mad Hatter?
Yeah.
Great. Wonderful. Excellent. So I'll tell you what, Dave is going to initiate in this round, but for this, I want to get a Halloween-related suggestion. What's like a fun Halloween activity?
Trick-or-treating.
Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm going to actually just take Halloween stuff broadly. Halloween stuff broadly. So you can use trick-or-treating, you can use haunted house. All right?
Okay.
All right. Halloween-related activities. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Dave, you will initiate. Begin.
What are you doing?
Getting scared by ghosts in a haunted house.
Oh no, I go the other way. Oh, there's some more over there.
What are you doing?
Checking all my candy for safety.
Let's see. Okay, Jolly Ranchers. That's safe. Apple. Not eating that. Nope.
What are you
doing? Carving a pumpkin with a spoon.
I couldn't afford a knife, and I'm not allowed to play with one anyway, so I just got a
What are you doing?
Face. Learning how to spell Halloween.
Chat GPT. How do you spell
What are you
Halloween? Dancing the Halloween dance.
Spooky scary.
What are you doing?
Apologizing to my neighbor for giving them a trick instead of a treat.
I'm so sorry that I egged your house and toilet papered it too, and put sugar in your car engine as well.
What are you doing?
Dave didn't think of anything. He just said, he got scared of himself. He is. Dave, everybody.
You lose.
All right, good. Let me get my next player up. I'll tell you what, they are too darn good at this, so I want to make it harder in a different way. Anybody at all, shout out your initials. Your first and last initial.
LJL.
A and A. Okay, we're taking them. A and A. So the very first word they say has to start with the letter A. The second word they say has to also start with the letter A. I will allow for little connector words in the middle, like A. Alex, you will initiate. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
What are you doing?
Antagonizing anonymously.
They'll never know it was me. You're all terrible. Send, dislike.
What are you doing?
Acting apish. What are you doing?
Ancient algebra.
Let's see. Stork plus crocodile divided by squiggly lines. Sun symbol.
What are you doing?
Anticipating an atrocity.
Oh no, there's gonna be a meteor gonna hit the world, and then there's probably gonna be a flood, and then everything's gonna burn.
What are you doing?
Accidentally arguing.
Look, I'm sorry. I
Whoa!
didn't mean to. It's just that you're wrong.
Oh, you
And,
caught me off
I'm
guard.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What are you doing?
Aggravating alligators.
Hey, dummy. Hey, stupid alligator. You're dumb. You're dumb.
What are you doing?
Artificially.
We couldn't think of anything. Alex is. All right. Never want to get an artificial at home. All right, that was fun and challenging. How many players do we have left? Wonderful. Let me get a 3-letter word containing letters that we have not used yet. So cat is out, bat is out. What's another 3-letter word?
Bob.
Jet.
Bob. What'd you say?
Jet.
Ooh, I'm gonna take jet. But I'll take Bob and I'll put him in my back pocket for later if I have pockets, which I don't, but that's all right. Jet. So the very first, so your letters in this order are J, E, and T. J, E, and T. I will allow for connecting words in the middle. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
What are you doing?
Jumping elephants triumphantly.
Here we go, elephants. I've done it again.
What are you doing?
Juggling energetic tigers.
Come on, tiger. Come on over here. Come on over here. Jack-o'-lantern emceeing tear trees.
You got there eventually, but it wasn't fast enough for my liking. I'm sorry, Johnny is. Be my last player up, Stephanie. Oh, you stay. Oh, you stay.
I'm gonna go on that side.
No, you're staying there. This is the winning side. You
Oh,
don't want to
yeah.
leave. You're
right.
winning so far. All right.
You're right.
Here's what we're going to do. This is our final round. I am going to make this game totally different. We're going to turn it upside down on its head. We're going to play the game of Try That On for Size. In this game, let me get a suggestion from anybody at all of a normal household chore that you do daily or almost daily.
Take out the trash.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just stand up right where you are and show me one repetitive motion that looks like taking out the trash to you? That's what I would do. What would you do? Ooh, okay. Mimic that. Keep doing it for a second. Let them.
Taking it, opening the bin.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Good. And what was your name?
Landon.
Give it up for Landon. So players are going to sync up. They're going to be doing this activity. Now Stephanie in a moment is going to say, I'm taking out the trash. Try that on for size. Della has to say anything other than taking out the trash that fits with this activity that makes it look like what she's doing. So in a moment we're going to begin. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Stephanie will initiate. Begin.
I am being a cheerleader, and this is a K. Try that on for size. I'm slowly air directing traffic. Try that on for size. I'm running with the bulls in Spain. Hana! Try that on for size. I'm putting a pizza into a deck oven. Try that on for size. I am directing traffic left onto Atlantic Boulevard. Try that on for size. I'm getting rid of things that don't spark joy. Try that on for size. There's a lot of glitter in my house that I don't like. I'm throwing it out this window. Try that on for size. I'm blindly fly fishing into a river nearby. Try that on for size. Somebody left a lot of trash in my car and I rolled down the window and I'm just throwing it all out.
No! The trash was the suggestion, Stephanie. I'm sorry. Stephanie is. All right. Excellent. Give it up for the players. Now, for this next game, we do actually need the help of our very first fun-loving audience volunteer. This game is so easy, you do not even have to say words, and you don't even have to actually be on the stage. So for this game, you want to do it? You want to do it? I'm going to keep doing this until somebody volunteers. You want to do it? Come on up here for just a second. Come on for 1 second. Thank you for coming up. Tell everybody your name.
Amy.
Give it up for her. Amy, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a game called Audience Sound Effects. So I need you to have a seat right there in that stool, please. You're going to be awesome. It's great. We're going to put the microphone there and get it set up for you. And let's get that mic turned on. Amy, say your name nice and loud into the microphone.
Amy.
Correct. She nailed it. That's right. That's right. And for this game of audience sound effects, someone give me another fall, like a fall activity.
Carving pumpkins.
Carving pumpkins is a suggestion for this scene in the game of audience sound effects. All right. So here's what's going to happen. They will be doing a scene about carving pumpkins. You will be providing all the sound effects for that scene. So let's just do a little practice, all right? You're going to do great. You're going to be awesome. I can feel it. So let's just say that I'm going up and I'm going to ring a doorbell. Now, instead of saying ding dong, make a sound that a doorbell might make.
Bing, bing.
Bing bing, that's correct. She nailed it. Yes. And now I'm going to knock on this door. Knocking on a door.
Click, clack.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Excellent. You know what? I know these people pretty well. I'm going to open the door, but it's an old creaky door. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, look, it's their little kitty cat, Flippy Floppy. Ooh, cat's mad though. Yep, correct. Excellent. Amy, you're going to do great, and I'll tell you what, if you don't know what sound something makes, the chances are none of us know what that sound is, so just make something up. It'll be correct. It'll be great. All right, let's give Amy some encouragement, everybody.
Alright, gotta pick out the perfect pumpkin for my kid. I'm here out in the pumpkin patch where you get to pick your own, and I got my bolt cutters here so I can cut the stem. Let's just test to make sure these things work. Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, it's a nice beautiful day. I hear a gentle breeze going by. That's beautiful. Oh, is that a flock of gulls there? No, it's not. I was wrong there. Oh, there's a big old pumpkin. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lop off the stem. There we go, and drop these loppers over here. Right in the mud. I'll leave those.
Daddy, have you found the perfect pumpkin for me?
Oh yeah, I have. I'm gonna shine this one up nice for you. First, I'm gonna spit in my hand. I spit up my sand in my mouth.
At the beach.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna shine this pumpkin up for you. There's a mouse living inside of it.
That's so great!
Yeah.
The man who runs the place gave me this big old sharp knife that I can carve it with. And he gave me this sharpening stone too, so I can sharpen my knife. Gently.
That's good.
I'm gonna throw this, I don't need it anymore.
Man, those football lessons have been paying off. That's really far. All right, so all we got to do now is put the pumpkin up on the back of the four-wheeler here and start the four-wheeler and drive it back to the main area here. So I'm going to lift up this pumpkin.
Dad, you need help!
Yeah. And we'll drop it. There we go.
All right, can I drive the four-wheeler,
Of course
Daddy?
you can,
Oh,
pal.
good.
Here we go.
All right, let me just crank it up. Ooh, that sound. Oh no, it's sputtering out a little. Let me try it again. All right, let me rev it a little.
But it's a shifter. You gotta put it in neutral.
All right, so, okay,
You start it, you gotta
here we
put-
go.
get
I
it-
think it's going now. That's no.
Yeah.
Daddy,
You flooded it! You flooded it!
I'm sorry. I just wanted to have a good Halloween.
Well, now we're stuck out here.
All right, excuse me. Hey, I heard all the commotion here. I'm the guy that gave your son a bunch of knives.
Thank you.
Glad you're cool with that. Oh, wow. Looks like, yeah, your four-wheeler ain't working.
Yeah, you flooded it.
Well, don't look behind you, but look at that. It's a helicopter. That's right,
Wow.
yes. I'm a licensed helicopter pilot. So let's go ahead and climb in. And, here, let me open up the door here. All right.
He would let me drive the four-wheeler. Can I drive the helicopter?
Yeah, I gave you knives, so why not? There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Blades away.
Just the one blade, huh?
All right, excellent. This next game is a very fun game. It is a game called Zombie Replay. So here's what's going to happen. Our players will do about a 45-second to a minute long scene, no more than 45 seconds to a minute. And then I will explain what's going to happen after that. So players, let me get a suggestion for their scene of something fun to do outdoors, maybe in the summer.
Play football.
Play football. And then give me a spooky thing.
Ghost.
Ghosts. Okay, so football and ghosts are your suggestion for this 45-second to 1 minute scene of Zombie Replay. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, begin.
Hey, Sandy, thanks for watching me at the game. Appreciate it.
Sure thing, Paul. I don't know why we had to be out here in a cemetery afterwards, but I think it's kind of romantic.
That's what I was hoping. I was checking out your Facebook profile and I saw that you're into goth and stuff and Marilyn Manson, so I'm like, yeah, cemetery.
I sure am, Paul. I brought us a picnic lunch to set up right here on this freshly dug grave at the ripe hour of 3 in the morning. Let's summon. Ooh. Paul, you pre-summoned.
Wait.
Aw.
I am the quarterback of high school pass.
And that's time! Clap for everybody! All right, let me get Stephanie out here in a line with Della, Dave. Excellent. So here's what's going to happen. Now, I you to clap the loudest for the person that you want to see die. Because that person, the person that is going to die, is going to become a zombie in the scene. And we're going to play the scene over again. So if you want to see Stephanie die, clap now.
You should just stop now.
No, Stephanie, it was only your friends. All right, if you want to see Della, clap now. All right, if you want to see Dave. Okay, Della. Dave. Okay, Della, I think you're about to become a zombie.
Oh,
so
dear.
I did not bite you, but I touched you with my infected zombie hand, and now you're a zombie. Players in the game of Zombie Replay, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
Hey Sheila, thanks for watching me at the football game. Yeah, well, I was checking out your Facebook profile and I saw that you're into goth, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, wow. It's a picnic. That's so cool of you.
Ooh, I am the quarterback of high school pass, haunting you as a terrible quarterback.
And that's time! You keep being a zombie. You're still a zombie. You're not alive. You're not a human anymore. All right, you know the drill. Clap if you want to see Dave die. All right, clap if you want to see Stephanie. Honestly, I thought that one was louder. Stephanie, you are now a zombie. You're now going to be a zombie. All right, here we go, players. Zombie replay.
Hey Sheila, thanks for watching me at the football game. Oh yeah? Well, I saw your Facebook profile and saw you you lost a finger there. Oh wow, you set up a picnic. Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
And that's right! All right, just for fun, Dave,
Uh-oh.
die.
Okay.
I want to see it one more time, but I want to see a full zombie scene. Here you go.
He took them all surmise. It was a great
All right.
loss.
Good. Clap for the players. Can't be zombies with your friends. Where can you be zombies? Good. We're going to move on to our next game, and for this next game, I do need the help of another fun-loving audience volunteer. Amy, did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay. Would you recommend volunteering to somebody else?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Does anybody at all want to volunteer? You want to do it? Come on. Everybody your name. May. Give it up for May. May, I'm happy to go over there, and the players are going to explain the game of moving bodies to you while I explain the game to you, the
Audience.
You, the audience. Good. So here's what's going to happen. Now, first and foremost, let me get a suggestion of something spooky besides ghosts, because we already used that. Bats, okay? And then let me get a sport, any sport at all.
Badminton.
Badminton. Hey, gang.
Yeah.
Your suggestions are bats and also badminton. Use them wisely. So they will be doing a scene about bats and badminton somehow. However, they cannot move their own bodies at all. If they want to walk, Amy has to move their legs and make them walk. They can talk, but if she puts them in any position, they're going to stay there until she moves them again. It's going to be great. It's like she inherited some real-life action figures. So while they continue explaining the game to Amy, I'll tell you a little bit more about what we do here at First Coast Comedy. You were here at the 7:30 show, the main event. That is always a clean show, a show for everyone. Every Friday and Saturday night, we have a 7:30 show and a 10 o'clock show. Tonight, our 10 o'clock show is usually called the Blue Show. It's a 21 and up only show. Tonight, it is the Boo Show. And it is still a 21 and up only show. The reason for that being, if you were to sneak in here and you weren't quite 21, you would be by the time you left. Because it's not a family-friendly show at all. If you want to come back and see that one, see Elise. She'll give you a great deal. It's $12 tickets tonight for the Boo Show, which is super fun. We also offer corporate trainings and team buildings. Who here gets along perfectly with everybody that they work with? One self-employed person, and the rest of you, no! Exactly. So you could use our help. We would love to come and use the skills of improv comedy and improvisation in general and apply them to your workplace. We call this applied improvisation. We can use a variety of different games and exercises to help you communicate, collaborate, and have a whole bunch of fun with your team. We offer that, and we can also just come to your event, your holiday party, your work party, and do a show because we have a van! Yeah! That's right, that's correct. It is a 2010 Honda Odyssey. And 3 out of the 4 doors still work. Not all the 2010 Honda Odyssey owners can say that, so you can hire us to bring a bunch of comedians, pack them into a van, and come to your event. But it looks like they're done explaining the game of moving bodies to May. All right, May, are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
With the suggestions of badminton and also bats, begin!
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
That's right, Stephanie. My great-great-great-grandpa was a world-famous badminton player, and we're in my attic, and all we gotta do is find his trophy for show and tell.
I think it's on the shelf over there.
Where?
To my right.
Oh, hold on, I gotta look. Not there.
Oh, rats.
Wait a minute, I have an idea. Oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna indicate that I have an idea. I have an idea!
Oh.
Oh, I know that my grandpa kept copious notes in his journal. And I know where his journal's right there.
Where? I don't believe you. Let me see it.
Yeah, just take a look.
You don't say.
Yeah,
We should open it. I'd like to open. Well, maybe.
Stephanie, it's gotta be you.
Okay.
My grandpa was French, and I don't read French, but I know you do.
Oui. No, that's yes.
Here, I'll grab the.
We speak French.
Let me grab the journal with my 2 hands here in front of me. I'm gonna grab the journal. Here it is. I'm gonna grab the journal. There it is, huh? And then my other hand on the journal.
It looks heavy.
It's very little.
I'm coming. I want to come see it. And I didn't bring my glasses. I've got to get close.
Yeah, it's very little too. I hold it so close to my heart. It's so special to me.
Much closer. Oh, just put it in my hand.
All right, here it comes.
Trust me with it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's so precious to me.
Whoa! This is kind of awkward now.
Well, it's cool. It's cool.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna open it now slowly.
Yeah.
It's probably fragile because it's so old. I need to do one gentle page at a time. Oh, they read backwards in French.
That's good. Start from the end. Yeah. We got to get to where he hit his trophy, and his winning the trophy was the end of his story, and so yay! Good idea.
Spoiler alert!
Ho ho ho! Who has opened my journal? I am the ghost of your grandfather. Come back.
Ah, no, it's a ghost who showed up, and now there's bats flying around everywhere. I'm gonna swat them away. Ah, bats are everywhere. Ah!
I'm ducking.
Oh yeah, we both got a duck from the bats.
I have brought the bats from France. They are French bats. They bring baguettes to you.
Wow, this bat, it dropped the baguette in my hands. I'm gonna catch it. Look, a baguette. Wow, yum! I'm gonna, yummy baguette, yum. Oh.
I want to see what your grandfather ghost looks like.
That's right, keep it going for me. Yes. Man, you are not going home empty-handed. Good. Oh, I'm so glad. Another ringing endorsement for volunteering. What a fun. May someone's going to bring you a free pass to come back to First Coast Comedy. Thank you so much. Give it up for me. A baguette, huh? More like a bat-get. Now that leads us into our next game. This is a game called Witch's Brew. Witch's Brew. Here's what's going to happen. Let me get all my players up here in a line. Let's strike these stools. Now this game actually kind of bridges the gap between improv comedy and stand-up comedy because these players will be making up jokes for you on the spot. However, they will mostly be puns or dad jokes. So if you don't like dad jokes, you'll be fine. Just come back after intermission. The game will be over and you'll have forgotten all about it. If you do like dad jokes, you're going to love this game. It's going to be your favorite game of the half. The joke format goes like this. There'll be evil, scary witches making witch's brew. And let's say that one of you shouted out the suggestion of a car, right? They'd say, ooh, in my cauldron I have a car, and I've also got poison for my husband. That's right, now you can watch my hun die. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. I stole that one from somebody else. I had time to think about it. They're going to be making all these up on the spot. So let me get a suggestion. Now you go to the grocery store, and there's a whole aisle dedicated to this thing, and it's something you don't want to run out of. What is it? Bread. Okay, bread. Bread is the suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, the game of Witches Brew, Spooky, Scary, begin.
In my cauldron, I have bread and beer. Have some of it, and you will get toasted.
In my cauldron I will put bread and something else that's a mystery. What is it? I wonder.
That's it, that's all. Nope, that's all the bread jokes. Stop for the bread jokes, everybody. No bread jokes. All right, let's stay in the grocery store, and now there's a whole other aisle dedicated to this thing. What is it?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Excellent. All right, peanut butter players, begin.
In my cauldron I'll put peanut butter. I'll make it fast. It'll be done in a jiff.
In my cauldron is peanut butter and an unlocked door. Have it, and then you'll find your door ajar.
In my cauldron we have peanut butter, and I will also put a hook and a little Tinkerbell, and then we will get our Peter Pan.
In my cauldron, I have peanut butter, and I have paying attention to the ingredients in my food. That's right, I'm just very crunchy. All right, clap those guys and their peanut butter jokes, everybody. Clap for their peanut butter jokes. All right, let's go into the garage. Now, we heard car earlier as something that you might see in the garage, but you open up your garage, what's another thing that you see in your garage?
Leaf blower.
Ooh, leaf blower. All right. In my cauldron, I have a leaf blower. Begin.
In my cauldron I will put my leaf blower, and I will stand very firmly so I do not fall. In my cauldron I will put a leaf blower, and I will splash the potion right here against DeWalt.
I've got my cauldron, and in it I will put a leaf blower, and also some very frigid pirates. Yes, it's lots of arbor.
Arbor, like Arbor Day, everybody's favorite right, this brings us to a very important part of our show, which is our world-renowned intermission. Ooh. Now, at intermission, you have some options. First and foremost, you can go and visit Steve at the bar. Good. If you do visit Steve, you can get an adult beverage, you can get a non-adult beverage, you can get snacks. But if you visit him, please appreciate Steve in a way where Steve can appreciate, and in a way where if Steve invests very wisely, will appreciate over time. All right? Tip the man, okay? Because behind that smile is one heck of a temper. All right? Now, if you've refreshed and you need to defresh, you can visit the restrooms there through that door. Don't be fooled. There's not one just straight ahead. There's also one to the left down the spooky hallway. Ooh. If you have refreshed and defreshed, or if you just want to sit in your seats and stare at your phones and make no meaningful human contact, you can do that. But I encourage you to go to our website, which is... Michael also thinks you should do it. But if you do that, you should visit our website, which is firstcoastcomedy.com, to learn about all the classes, team buildings, other shows that we have. Buy tickets for future shows. So whatever you do, we will see you after this very brief intermission!
reaction. I know I did. So if you want to see some more players and see some more laughs, I need you to start clapping. I need you to start screaming. Let's make some noise. Welcome your players back to the stage. Yeah. And let's not forget about your host,
but I'm wondering if there's anybody at all who wants to volunteer. This is the last opportunity. You want to do it? All right, come up here. Come up here. And tell everybody your name.
Jacob.
Give it up for Jacob. So Jacob, let's actually have all the players up here for the game of what you got. The game of what you got. Good, good. Will you please explain the game to Jacob while I explain the game to the audience? Jacob, go with the players for a second here. This is a dance battle game. So here's what's going to happen. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. In a moment, Michael is going to play some music. We're going to get a suggestion from you. The players are going to be doing a dance battle. They will do the dance 3 times. They will ask these guys what they've got. They will show them their dance. Jacob's going to be one of our backup dancers. However, this is a rotation game, all right? Similar to what are you doing? If a player stutters, stammers, or hesitates, they will have to rotate. Everybody say and do that with me, please. They will have to rotate. Good. So let's get you guys back up here. Dave and Della and Jacob. We'll just do an example round. We'll do an example round, and Jacob will be great. So let's get him back up here. Let's say. Let's say that the suggestion was teacher and student. These are the teacher dances, and these are the student dances, all right? Here we go. Dave will start. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Writing on the chalkboard, writing on the chalkboard, writing on the chalkboard. What you got?
Spitting a spitball, spitting a spitball, spitting a spitball. What you got?
Eating the apple, eating the apple, eating the apple. What you got?
The dog ate my homework, the dog ate my homework, the dog ate my homework.
Excellent. Easy. So now let's get a real suggestion. Anybody at all shout out your real life job? What is it?
Allstate agent.
An Allstate agent? Allstate insurance agent? Okay, I'll take insurance agent. The comedy's written right in.
Progressive Insurance right next door.
I know. All right, Alex, you're gonna start with insurance agent. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. A 5, a 6, a 7, 7, 8.
I'm filing a claim, filing a claim, filing a claim. What you got?
Coffee before work, coffee before work, coffee before work. What you got?
Answering the phone, answering the phone, answering the phone. What you got?
Welcoming them in, welcoming them in, welcoming them in. What you got?
Don't pay it, don't pay it, don't pay it. What you got?
Pay it, pay it, pay it. What you got?
Full coverage, full coverage, full coverage. What you got?
Didn't think it would go this far, didn't think
Honestly, Dave, I was going to eliminate you after your
Is that
first
realistic
line.
at all?
I was going to eliminate you because yours were so generic. Everybody drinks coffee before work. So Dave will have to rotate. Good, good. All right, that's fun. Let's get somebody else's real life job.
Counselor.
Counselor? Like therapist counselor? All right, Alex, you're going to start with counselor. Coming around. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Lay on the couch, lay on the couch, lay on the couch. What you got?
Unpacking trauma.
Unpacking trauma, unpacking trauma. What you got?
Tell me about your mother. Tell me about your mother. Tell me about your mother. What you got?
Slapping an ink blot. Slapping an ink blot. Slapping an ink blot. What you got?
Filing forms, filing forms.
Even though they do that, you were not confident in your form filing. Alex will have to rotate. Good, good. All right. This time I want to change it up again. This time, someone give me a blockbuster movie that you think everybody's seen. Ooh, Die Hard. Die Hard. All right, this is the Die Hard round. Have you both seen that movie? Mm-hmm. Yep. Here we go. Della 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stepping on glass. Stepping on glass. Stepping on glass.
What you got?
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie. What you got?
Ho ho machine gun. Ho ho machine gun. Ho ho machine gun. What you got? Taxi through the city,
Taxi through the city, taxi through the city. What you got?
dropping off a building,
Dropping off a building, dropping off a building. What you got?
making my partner mad,
Making my partner mad, making my partner mad. What you got?
bad American accents,
Bad American accents, bad American accents. What you got?
blowing up buildings,
Blowing up buildings, blowing up buildings. What you got?
I hope there's a sequel. I hope there's a sequel. I hope
there's a sequel. What you got?
25 sequels.
25 sequels, 25 sequels.
There's only 2 sequels. I'm sorry,
there's like
Stephanie.
4 or 5.
There's not 25. You will have to
Rotate.
What I should have said is there are only 2 sequels that matter. Excellent. All right, that was fun. Let's do another blockbuster movie. Ooh, Titanic. All right, we're gonna start with Johnny.
Titanic?
Titanic.
Okay.
It's coming around. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Touch it in. Gonna go. A 5, a 6, a 7, 8.
Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. What you got?
I'm a French girl. I'm a French girl. I'm a French girl.
What you got?
Women first class.
Women first class. Women first class. What you got?
Iceberg ahead.
Iceberg ahead. Iceberg ahead. What you got? Dropping a diamond. Dropping a diamond. Dropping a diamond. What you got?
Jack, I'm so cold.
Jack, I'm so cold. Jack, I'm so cold. What you got? There's room on the door. There's room on the door. There's room on the door. What you got?
No, there wasn't.
No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't. What you got? I'll never let go. I'll never let go. I'll never let go. What you got?
So many people dead.
So many people dead. So many people dead. What you got? SOS. 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 What you got?
I hope there's a sequel. I hope there's a sequel.
Keep it going for Jacob, everybody. He's 1 up for your Excellent. Good. Woo, man. There's not. That story was told. There's no more story.
Titanic 2, raising the Titanic.
That's the Halloween version. We can, you know what? We actually might be able to see it because this next game is a game where we make up a game. It's called Game-O-Matic. Let me get all the players up here in a line, please. Clap for our players. Clap for our players. All right, so earlier when we were playing What Are You Doing, I asked for your real-life initials. We got A. Now I would like some more real-life initials.
BB.
Are those your initials? Really?
Yes.
What's your name?
Brent Barnes.
All right, Brent, Bart, B and B are your initials for the game of Game-O-Matic. Here's what's going to happen. Our players are going to use these initials to come up with the title of a game, an improv game that does not exist. We'll go down the line. They will explain this game. They will say what it is, what happens in this game, and then at the very end, after Alex, we're going to start with Dave, we're going to end with Alex. After Alex is gone, the audience, by applause, is going to vote for which game they want to see, and we're going to invent it and do it on the spot for you, and it's going to be really, really fun. So, in the game of Game-O-Matic, Dave, please explain your game.
Alright, the name of the game is called Boo Boys. So the players will be doing a scene, and then at any point, the host can say boo, and they all become ghost little boy versions of themselves. And then they can pop back into normal whenever the host wants.
All right, Boo Boys, Boo Boys. Remember that. Della, what have you got for us?
My game is called Being Bilingual. The people in the scene speak 2 languages, but not one that they each share, so each one has an interpreter that stays with them throughout the scene.
Are these real languages?
Yeah.
All right, good,
How
good.
bilingual are we?
Johnny, what have we got?
All right, this game is called Boring Bears, and it's like a scene is going on, and it's probably interesting and exciting, but every so often the host can call for the commentary from 2 incredibly dull bears that are going to talk about what they've seen.
Talking bears.
Talking bear, dull talking
Don't
bears.
forget them. Stephanie, what have you got for us?
Betting beekeepers. So 2 beekeepers are out on their farm and they are trying to see who has the most bees, and so they are counting And whoever loses has to get stung by the bees.
All right. Well, I don't have any bees, but maybe we can work something out if that's the game we choose. You never know, y'all. Alex, what have you got for us?
My game is called Berating Bogan. So that right there, his name is Dave Bogan. And what's going to happen is we're going to do a series of very short scenes, and David will be in those scenes. And after every scene, any one of us who are not in the scene can yell at Bogan for how bad he was in the scene. What he didn't like about it, how he could have done better accent.
Well, I'll tell you where my vote would go. But
Can I
it's
vote?
not about
Can I
me.
vote? Can I vote?
No,
Steve
you
is
can't.
leaving.
Steve, you have a game?
I want to vote.
All right, by applause, who wants to see Berating Bogan? What was your game called, Stephanie?
Beekeeper bets.
Who wants to see Beekeeper Bets?
Yes, girl, I'm here.
Okay, all right. Who wants to see Boring Bears? Bear, the narrator, or bear-rater, if you will. All right, who wants to see
Being bilingual.
Being Bilingual? Oh. All right, and then finally, who wants to see Boo Boys? All right, Della and Alex, please stay on stage. The other three players go. We're gonna do one more round of applause. Who wants to see Being Bilingual? All right, now make it sound different. Who wants to see Berating Bogan? Okay, well, even Della voted against her own game. Alex, please explain Berating Bogan again for our players in the audience.
Bogan will get multiple suggestions every time. Bogan will be in a scene. The scene will be 15 seconds long, and then after this scene, any of the players can come in and criticize everything they didn't like about what he did.
So it's just in other words, it's just a normal show for Dave. Okay, so let me get, what kind of suggestions do you want for your game?
Anything.
Okay, anybody at all shout out one word, what is it?
Cat.
Cat, okay, cat is going to be the first scene. Somebody shout out a Halloween-related suggestion.
Leaves.
Leaves, okay. Cat is the first scene, leaves is the second scene. Somebody shout out a relationship between two people. Like teacher and student, mother, daughter, or?
Policeman and criminal.
Policeman and criminal is a suggestion for the third scene. And then we'll also just get some extra ones in case we need more scenes. 3 feels like it might be enough. But get me another one-word suggestion from anybody over here at all. Single word, what is it?
Janitor.
Janitor. All right, janitor is the last one. Excellent, excellent. 4 is our maximum, but we'll see what happens. So in the game of Berating Bogan, you know what? Bogan, are you ready?
Sure.
What's the first one? What's the first
All right,
suggestion?
players. The suggestion for the first one is cat begin.
It's not that I just don't like you. I just don't like everybody. You don't want that glass? Bring it over here.
My cat.
Bring it over here.
I just can't get this cat out of my head. Please, get out of my head. Ah! I fell for it again.
Pick it up.
I'm a slave to my own cat. There must be something I can do.
Put it down. On the counter. The one, you know what?
That's why I keep you.
And that's time. All right, excellent. Dave, stay on stage. Anybody at all? Run up there.
Yeah, I got a problem with this. Dave, it's supposed to be an improv show. You're supposed to make stuff up. That was clearly derivative of the Garfield comic. You were like the John character, and that was so you like. Can you do something original for once?
I got something.
Okay.
Dave, come on. The suggestion was cat, and we all know Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote musicals, and you didn't sing at all.
Me too. You didn't say I was a pretty kitty at all, and that hurt me inside, and that makes you bad. You're a bad person, Dave.
All right.
I'm from PETA. Here's your fine for abusing animals.
Okay, well, our next suggestion, I'm gonna skip ahead. This is now a scene about a police officer and a criminal. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, begin.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Look, buddy, we got your fingerprints all over the store. We know you got the jewelry. You just gotta tell us where it's hidden.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to get that out of my mouth? Because I don't think there's anything you can do to pull that information out of my mouth.
Look, pal, we know that you are responsible for watching after your mom on Sundays, but I can keep you hearing the clink for weeks until I get a confession. Your mom's not gonna get her precious medication.
My mom needs her insulin. Come on, man.
All right,
Don't.
here's a map of the city. All you gotta do is tell me where you hid the jewels.
Fine, they're here.
In the old abandoned library. I should have known. Yeah, pow!
Unnecessary.
I'll start. No, who won't? All right, anybody who was not in that scene, so that means one of the three of you, please feel free to come on up and tell Dave what he did wrong.
Dave! So whiny!
That's it. That's all the only questions we had. And that's time to begin the reading of the
Oh, that's it? That's it? Oh wow.
Hang on. You need to learn how to take a punch.
Oh!
Now that's it. All right. That brings us to our final game of the evening. But do not fret, because you could come back at 10 o'clock, and we're here every Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 10 o'clock. Yay! Good. For this game, I need to send 2 players out of earshot. Who am I sending?
I'll go.
Dave and
I will also go.
Della. All right, on the count of 3, everyone say, get out of here, D squared. 1, 2, 3.
Get out of here,
D squared. That's enough, thank you. Thank you, I got applause. I was a professional, no I wasn't, I would never lie to you like that. Hey, this is a guessing game. This is a game called 4 Things. So here's what's gonna happen. Our players are out of earshot. They will not hear any of these suggestions that we're going to get from you. So what I need you to start thinking of are some active activities. Somebody give us a Halloween activity that we haven't talked about a lot today.
Raking leaves.
Ooh, okay, the first activity is raking leaves. Raking the leaves, excellent. And then give me a sport that we have not talked about at all. Anybody at all, give me a sport. Pickleball. Pickleball, excellent, wonderful. And then, what are you laughing at over there?
Pickleball.
Pickleball. And then somebody give me a household chore. Earlier we heard about taking out the trash. What's another household chore? Vacuuming. What did you have?
Yes.
Doing the dishes? Doing the dishes, okay. It's a toss up. I'm gonna take doing the dishes. Doing the dishes. And then finally, shout out something fun that you like to do, like your hobby. Golfing. All right, golfing. Excellent. So these are our 4 activities. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take them. We're gonna make them insane. All right. That first activity is
Raking leaves.
raking the leaves. But the leaves are not going to be leaves at all. They are instead going to all be things that are bigger than a house. What are these things?
Hot air balloons.
Ooh. Okay. So they're raking up hot air balloons. Wonderful.
Oh, that's good.
And the rake that they're using is not a rake. It is instead something that would hurt to hold in your hand, like a cactus or
Needles.
just needles.
needle.
Needle. Just oh no, it's a single needle. A single needle. They're using a single needle to rake up hot air balloons. Like a sewing needle.
Sewing needle.
Sewing needle. Yeah, like a sewing needle. Good. And they're not outside in their backyard or out in a beautiful park. They are instead in a place where you would never need to rake hot air balloons with a needle. It's like a chain establishment, like a McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or
Carnival cruise ship.
oh, they're on. I'm just gonna take a cruise ship. They're on a cruise ship. Excellent. If you can get them to say Carnival Cruise Line, bonus points.
Right.
Good. Excellent. That next activity is pickleball.
Mhm.
All right, pickleball. But the ball that they're using is not a ball. It is instead something gross and ooey gooey. It's a booger. It's a booger. Just hitting a booger back and forth. Hey, give the people what they want. All right, and the racket that they're holding is not a racket. It's something that is alive, like a snake or
An alligator.
it's an alligator. They're hitting a booger with an alligator. Sounds like a dangerous game to me. And they're playing against not another duo or a single or one person. They're playing instead against two celebrities that have very recognizable voices. Like you close your eyes, this celebrity is known for their voice. Who are they?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman and
Michael Jackson.
Ooh, Morgan Freeman and Michael Jackson.
Nice.
All right, playing against Morgan Freeman and Michael Jackson. Good. What's that third activity?
Doing dishes.
Doing the dishes. All right, they're doing the dishes, but the water that they're using is not water. Buckle up for this one. It is instead an intangible concept or idea, maybe like a strong emotion, like the concept of sadness or the concept of freedom or...
Envy.
Ooh, it's the concept of envy. Envy, the concept of envy. Good. Great. And the dishes that they're using, that they're cleaning, are not dishes at all. You see how the game works? What are they? Ooh, matchbox cars. Matchbox cars. Wonderful. And then the sink that they're using, the sink basin, is not a sink basin. It's something that would be very impractical to put a matchbox car on. What is it?
Fireplace clean.
Fire. It's just fire. They're cleaning on fire. On a fireplace that is currently on fire. Good. What's that last activity?
Sorry, what was the fire?
The sink.
Sink.
The sink. Yeah.
Golf.
Golfing. All right, golfing. But they're not wearing. Oh no, actually, their caddy is not a normal caddy. Their caddy is a cartoon character, also with a very recognizable voice.
The donkey from Shrek.
Ooh, donkey from Shrek. Donkey from Shrek. Good. And then the ball is not a ball. It is instead something that is like smaller than something like as small as a thumbtack. What else? What is it?
Corn?
Did you say corn?
An acorn.
Oh, acorn.
Corn's right.
Acorn. They're hitting an acorn, and then they're using not a golf club, but something else that is maybe delicious, but not shaped like a club, not like spaghetti or a Twizzler, something else that would be weird to hold. Cheesecake. All right, excellent. Cheesecake. They're hitting acorns with cheesecake, and Donkey from Shrek is there cheering them on. That's all we need from you. Clap for yourselves. All right, let me tell you what just happened. In a moment, our players will come back in here. They did not hear any of these suggestions. These three players have the dubious honor and task to get them to not only guess these activities, but also perform these activities using only two tools. Those two tools are gibberish and mime. Gibberish is gobbledygook nonsense. You get it? It's like how the minions talk. And then mime is like, I'm stuck in a box. I'm pulling a rope. I'm being crushed by inflation still somehow for some reason. That's what they're going to do, all the miming. French martial art, if you will. So before we call the players back in here, I need to get a review of these activities. It's going to be from Alex. Clap for Alex, everybody!
All right, so the activities will be these activities, not necessarily in this order. The first activity will be raking leaves. However, the leaves are hot air balloons. The rake is a sewing needle, and they're doing it on a cruise, specifically a carnival cruise. Everybody say one! Everybody say one! Next, they're playing pickleball. The ball is a booger. Ew. The racket is an alligator. They're playing pickleball against Morgan Freeman and Michael Jackson. Everyone say, beat it! Beat it! Next, they're doing the dishes. The water is envy. The dishes are matchbox cars, and the sink is made of fire. Everyone say three! Three! The last thing is golf, but the caddy is the donkey from Shrek. The ball is an acorn, and the club is cheesecake. Everyone say four! Four! Get it?
Nice! I see what you did there. Clap for Alex. A booger, or if you're Michael, a burger. B-O-O-G-E-R. B-O-O-G-E-R.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's
You also missed racking leaves instead of raking.
Oh, I didn't miss it. I just wasn't going to point it out. All right, we love Michael. Clap for Michael, everybody. We love Michael. Michael is an amazing technical improviser, and he's also a fantastic improviser, too. You should catch him in our special Halloween show this Thursday on Halloween. It's an 18 up only show, Thursday night at 8 p.m. You should come and see Michael perform, see Anthony perform, see some of us perform. But all we need to do now is call the players back in here. On the count of three, what should we shout to call them back in here? What'd you say?
Turkey.
Turkey? All right. All right. Somebody's ready for Thanksgiving. On the count of three, shout turkey. 1, 2, 3. Right here, my friend. Oh. we got some really crazy, bizarre, wonderful activities for you two. It's gonna be great. Della, we're gonna have you go first, all right? So in the game of oh, and here's another important thing. Please, please, please don't say out loud or shout out any of the answers, all right? Because then two things will happen. One, the game will be ruined, and two, you will be that guy that ruined the game. Nobody wants to be that guy or gal. All right, so Della, you're gonna start in the game of more things. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good, begin. What are you doing?
I am golfing.
Yes.
And my caddy is Donkey from Shrek.
Correct.
It is not a golf ball. It is a pecan.
Ooh, good guess, but it's not a pecan. What else?
Pecan.
Oh, great second guess, but still incorrect.
And the golf club is buttercream icing.
Ooh, this might
French buttercream icing.
Very good guess. I'll give you one more guess as to what the ball might be.
A tree nut, like an acorn.
Hey! All right, and one more guess on that club. 3.
Cream cheese.
Ooh, okay, you're so close, but I have to send it to Dave for the steal. Dave, what is it?
Cheesecake!
All right, that's what French people eat cheese. That's what I was getting at, I guess. I don't know if you knew that, but now we know.
Now I do.
So Dave, that means that Dave has 1 point. Dave, let's see if you can pick up 2 more points in this round. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good, begin.
Oh, Shimahama Gabachella for my baby.
Oh, what is this?
No, I think I'm a dumb. Oh, it's about. Wow. Let's go. Oh, but discover the bubble. Let's go. Wow, but a yeah, but there was a scab at a tweet, 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 tweet. Let's go. Okay. Clunk.
Sing that as
Stumping Hamad of a chica put flow. Ah, I got all the top. Aha, I got it. What's chica Hamad of Sahaba him lava kabachubra. Aha, lava gala. Aya halaba chobri. Siliki. Just double over. Oh, okay.
I'm washing dishes.
Yes.
Let's see. The dishes are Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
The sink is just fire.
Yeah, so much.
And then the water is insecurity.
Ooh. That's a really good guess, but I think Della might have it for the steal. Della, what is the water?
Envy.
Nerds knowing words and stuff makes you so nerdy. All right, Della, you're up now. Now the score is 1-1. Della, if you get 2 points, you'll be in a commanding lead. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Oh,
what? You have a scammer? Oh, yeah, but you have to get a bow.
Hey! Oh, muskepat. Shipata. Flick. Sketcher. Sketcher. Ow. Skibba shit. Skibba shibba. Ding. 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 Ding.
I'm gonna go a squabby to the bubble.
Sketchaba.
I was gonna Oh, a dabaga do wabbitable? Or scabba.
What are you doing?
I'm raking leaves,
Yes.
but the leaves are hot air balloons. My rake is a needle, a
Yeah.
sewing needle, and I'm not just outside in my backyard, I'm on a carnival cruise.
All right. That brings the score 3-1, Dave. Now, if you get these all right, we'll have a tie. If you get them wrong, Della will win forever. Yeah, that's right. And then we're all going to berate you and tell you all the things you did wrong.
Boy, does that sound familiar.
Let's get a little drum roll for our final activity. Here we go!
Oh, God, Chiba Hamalika. Ah, oh, Chahamaliki. Put you back up to. Oh, Chahamaliki Chumawada. Pagabala. Poikabachina. Siba. Boink. Oh, Pachina Bafindabaha. Ding, ding. Oh, Sikala. Ding. Oh, Shima Haman Hagia. I have a Shima Hagia. I never got chicken. I never got chicken.
Let's go. What? Squabba.
Napagama Chemikina, Obalaga, but Sibi, Napaga, Koriki, Chikai, Chemikini, Obatabani. I have
What are you doing?
I'm playing pickleball.
Yes.
The ball's a booger. The paddle is an alligator.
Yeah.
And I'm playing against Morgan Freeman and Michael Jackson.
Can you go down low?
No, I can't.
Hey, our cast skews 30 and above, but clap for him anyway, everybody! Y'all have been amazing. Thank you. You were a small but mighty crowd. Thank you for skipping your friend's Halloween party tonight to be here with us instead. Y'all, we've only been open about 2 years here, and as you see, tonight's kind of a weird night. Lots of empty seats. Boo, yucky, gross. What are those people doing? Partying with lame people instead of us? So lame. But if you had a great time, there's a number of ways you can help us out. Follow our YouTube channel where we live stream this show every Friday and Saturday. You can leave suggestions in the chat, and then we might use them in the show. That's super duper fun. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn about deals and upcoming shows and events and classes, all sorts of stuff. Please, 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 still today in the year 2022, the best form of advertisement is what it is.
Word of mouth.
That's right. So if you had a great time tonight, tell a friend, tell a family member, hey, check out First Coast Comedy. And if for any reason you did not have a good time tonight, just keep that to yourself. Right? Nobody likes a complainer. Another thing you can do to help us out is leave us a 5-star review in one of the places that people do that. TripAdvisor, Yelp, Google. If, again, you're thinking of leaving less than 5 stars, simply don't. Instead, send a strongly worded email to alex@firstcoastcomedy.com. Alex will print it out, he'll hand it to me, I'll give it to our 1-year-old, and she'll destroy it. That's our plan. Y'all have been amazing. Thank you all so much.
Have a great night! All right, let's give it up for everybody. Johnny!